Hello everyone, this is Untitled Chapter, and today we are doing a pick a card reading, and it is going to be a very interesting one today because I am answering a very interesting question, and it is going to be, do you have psychic gifts and how you can use them if you want to, if you choose to use them at all. I think, in my humble opinion, that everyone has psychic gifts because everyone has intuition, everyone has this gut feeling. I think that many people have the sixth sense and they just let it go, or they don't really give it much attention. But in my humble opinion, all these instincts and all those gut feelings are very, very important. Also, each and every one of us truly understands how patterns work, how specific things come into our lives, and what works for us. To each of us differently, of course. But in any case, I believe that everyone has psychic gifts, and this is a very good opportunity that we unlock those psychic gifts today with this reading. So this is pile number 1 with the 20 dice, this is pile number 2 with the 12 dice, and this is pile number 3 with the 6 dice. The numbers I put on the dice today are quite random. And this deck I'm using today is a draft of a deck that I am creating. I am so incredibly happy creating this deck. It is actually a rune deck. So it is going to use the Futhark runes actually, and it is going to be just 24 cards in this deck. As you can see, these are the 3 and this is the rest of them. This is just the draft. It doesn't look like this right now. It looks mostly like this, and this is what the guidebook is going to look like. This is just the digital form, but I am working on it. I can't wait to have it in my hands, and why not? If you are interested in purchasing it, I am going to do my best to actually launch this deck. I am so excited. It is actually my dream to have a deck of cards of my own being out there at the shops to actually purchase it for you guys. But in any case, I do have a deck that I have illustrated. It is linked in my description box down below. It is Stoic Tarot. I think by now everyone knows it. But in any case, I can't wait to have this deck published. But for today, I'm going to use just the draft I have created. But in any case, this is all I have for this part of the video for you guys today. Feel free to pause this video and meditate a little bit to figure out which pile has the right message for you. You can always come back to this part of the video and choose another pile. If something doesn't really resonate to you, it is totally okay. And go to the corresponding timestamp from my description box down below to get to your message a little bit faster. And without further ado, let's move on to the readings. Hello, this is for everyone who picked pile number 1 with the 20 dice. I'm going to roll the dice in the end so we can have a message about the outcome of this reading using numerology. But in any case, let's see our first card, which is was, and it is translated to luck or horse, mostly horse, and I will explain exactly what this rune means. So this rune is all about how you can incorporate other people into your life, and how this partnership, how these connections matter to you, and how you can use those connections to create your own path and create your own luck. So basically, just like a person and a horse are working together to get to a destination, for example, having built this trust, having built this connection between, like I said, the person and the horse. This is the trust and connection you are building with everyone around you, and with your means of transport as well, and how this is going to lead you to your destination. So this is a very interesting card to get when we ask about psychic gifts, and of course how you can use them. So the first message I already get is that it feels like you are at the right place at the right time most of times, and this is something that not most people have. You are very lucky to have this particular thing in your life. It feels like you are always always at the right place at the right time, even though you have felt like it doesn't look like that at all in your everyday life. For example, if you are somebody who had a friend, I mean, the first example that came to my hand is one of my close friends, which was a very interesting story. But in any case, they saw a message in their boss's phone by accident, and that message said that we are looking to have somebody else do this job that my friend was doing. And my friend was very heartbroken. They felt like maybe I misread it, or they didn't mean me. But in any case, sadly, they actually hired somebody else for the job, and she had to go. But the good thing is that she was prepared to actually let this boss go and move on with another job. So what does that mean to us? It just means that everything comes to you to warn you at the right time, no matter how harsh that way is coming for you. And I strongly believe that there is something that has to do with animals and your means of transport. If you are somebody who is looking to buy a car, or you want to get your license, or you feel like you are not ready to do that, but you really, really want it, this is just an invitation to you that going with this goal in your head is actually going to lead you to grow your psychic gifts. So in any case, this is a yes. This is not reversed or anything. This means yes. And this card basically means that you are a very lucky person. Your luck is always by your side. The universe is always by your side. And I really get a particular feeling that you are somebody who is very down to earth and a very watery kind of personality. Maybe you are an empath. This is why I am getting this is what I'm getting from the first card, but we will get more cards very, very soon to see if this message actually is true. But in any case, I feel like your psychic gift has something to do with other people and other connections, building trust, building this community around you, community of people who are like-minded, who have the same thoughts as you. They are like-minded in their ethics and what they want to do with their lives as you. I truly believe that there is this huge energy for you. I'm not really sure, I can't really pinpoint it right now, but we will get more messages. I can't wait actually to get more messages. So without further ado, let's use the Rider-Waite deck to see what do your psychic gifts are. You do have psychic gifts, that's for sure. We have the Four of Pentacles. You are very closed off right now. Maybe you do have psychic gifts, but you're not really trusting. Maybe you have experienced some kind of blockages, so you actually keep this secret to yourself. You keep your psychic gifts to yourself, even though this card basically means that you have to share your psychic gifts with other people and connect to other people. This is a card that doesn't really show that message at all. To the contrary, it means the exact opposite. It means that you are closed off, you feel far away from your community, you are not ready to get things done, you are not really ready to make any moves. You feel very closed off, you feel like you need to protect your energy right now, which is perfectly fine. So to me, your psychic gifts are getting stronger, maybe when you use protection charms, protection jewelry, whatever it is that makes you feel protected is going to help you with your everyday life. How do I explain this? The feeling of security is what helps you with your everyday life. So I know for me protective jewelry really helps, and protective spells also very much help, and using gemstones that correspond to the protection element that we all need in our lives. But in any case, it's not like you need to buy all these things to feel protective and stuff. It just means that some kind of your psychic gifts have something to do with you feeling protected. So for example, if you're somebody who understands energy and vibes, if you don't feel safe, you really get it, or it is something that you need to work on a little bit further to figure out how you can incorporate that in your everyday life. Let's get more messages. That was too many cards. We have the Page of Pentacles, and I will continue on shuffling. The Page of Pentacles is a very interesting card. It is mostly, it has a similar energy to the Four of Pentacles, because both of these are pentacles, and it is something that has more to do with earthly everyday things, money and career. But I really believe with that with the Page of Pentacles, you're very charismatic, you're very generous with your energy, you're very generous with your money, and your psychic gifts has something to do with exploring in nature, and exploring and knowing stuff about nature, even though you had no clue that you knew about all this stuff. Maybe you need to trust your gut a little bit more, and this is something that needs a little bit of work from your part. I want to get more cards. This is a very interesting reading. I really wasn't expecting much of it. One flipped, and it is the Page of Cups. So not only you are somebody who is very generous with their energy, their money, their gifts, and their career, and they are very they love exploring all this interesting stuff with, like I said, in nature. You are also somebody who is very generous with their emotions as well. So, and also funnily enough, look at these two pages, and it feels like they are connecting. One gives a coin and one gives a cup full of water. And you can see there is this little fish that comes out of this cup, and it is very interesting. It looks like they're connecting, so it really matches this Ewa's card, which is the card of connection and building trust. So I really feel like your spiritual gift, your psychic gift has something to do with trust, building trust with people around you. I know that doesn't really sound like a psychic gift, but believe me when I tell you that trust is the key to everything, the key to all your connections, the key to the connection to your inner self too. Because if you don't trust your gut, if you don't trust your intuition, you are not going anywhere. You feel stuck, you feel closed off, like this Four of Pentacles energy. You feel like you are disconnected from everyone. So maybe you have been experiencing some kind of pushback from the universe, some kind of delay, so you really feel like you need to protect your energy and not move on. But your psychic gift is very strong, and you really just need to believe in it. You just need to believe that this psychic gift is working for you. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your body that it is going to react when something is to be feared, for example. You need to trust your energy, and you need to trust the energy that other people give to you too. For example, if you don't feel safe around a specific person, maybe there is a reason for it, and you have a good reason to just not go near this person. If you don't trust them, it is totally okay. You just need to trust your intuition telling you that this person is not to be trusted. And that is just about it. If you don't like somebody, you don't have to be around them, and that is just all there is. I want to get one more card. What has let's see this. I want to explore this Four of Pentacles energy a little bit more. Let's see. That's too many cards. I want one card. Let's see. We have the Six of Swords. So yeah, you had some kind of pushback. I got this message very clear into my head. So it feels like you went on a journey in your mind, a very spiritual one. The swords correspond to our mind, how our brain works, our mental issues and stuff. And the Six of Wands is all about our connections, because the number 6 correspond to the Lover's card in the Major Arcana card. We don't have Major Arcana cards, but in any case, numerology still works in when we use the rest of the deck, the main arcana. So the Six of Swords has something to do with a specific person, a specific connection that helps you move on to a new path, a new spiritual path. So I really see that you maybe even though you had some kind of mental struggle, you still went on this path, but you really feel closed off. You really feel like you need to protect your energy. This is the card number 4, and the number 4 corresponds to the Major Arcana card of the Emperor, and it really makes me think that this closed off energy, this Emperor energy, I mean, the Emperor is not really a personality that goes to normal people to see what is going on. They are in their palace and they are doing Emperor stuff. So this is you protecting your energy from toxic people. This is very interesting. I don't see that you are afraid of moving on anymore. You just moved on, and you actually I really feel like you used your mind. Something clicked within yourself, and it helped you move on, and you really want to explore this energy of security within yourself, feeling secure within your own body and your own intuition. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, but I really get a strong feeling with this. Let's get a more random kind of energy, because tarot cards are very specific to their messages. So let's get some kind of oracle cards. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's see. Use the Wisdom of the Oracle to get a more interesting message. We have the card Breathe, which very interestingly is one figure sitting down in a meditation position, and it is card number 29. 29 goes down to an 11, which is a very interesting number. It says breathe, so you really need to have a moment to yourself. It corresponds to the Four of Pentacles energy very, very well, but it's also very spiritual. It's not just the earthly everyday things or your responsibilities to other people that made you feel closed off. You just need to breathe. You need some air. You need I truly believe also that there is you're very balanced when it comes to how you feel around nature and around the elements. So the pentacles correspond to the earth element, the cups correspond to the water element, the swords correspond to the air element. In any case, we have the breathe card. You need to clear your head a little bit. So clearing your head and feeling protected and feeling like there is this moment just you by yourself is what will help you move on to build connections that are actually going to lead you to a more successful life. I want to get more cards. Let's see. For people who choose pile number 1, what is their spiritual gift and how you can use them? How can they use it? That's too many cards. Let's see. For people who will choose pile number 1, we have our card, and it is go the distance. So the advice here is right there on the nose. So I feel like you are in this part right now, which is more of a taking a moment, meditating. I think that meditation and breath work is going to help you tremendously with whatever it is that you're going to manifest into your life. If you don't know what manifestation is and how you can incorporate breathing meditation techniques. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube. Believe me when I tell you, I have done it I have done almost everything to help me with my mental health, with everything. Believe me when I tell you, everything has worked. So the advice here is to breathe, maybe do some breath work, meditate, feel secure within yourself that you are on the right path, on the right journey, and this everything will feel and fall back into place. You have the card go the distance, which basically means that you have to go for it. You will trust your intuition that it is leading you to the right path very, very soon, and sooner than you think. The more you trust yourself, the more you are going to the more you trust yourself, the more messages you're going to receive from the universe that you need to trust yourself a little bit more. Trusting yourself is what helps the universe bring more abundance. The universe feeds itself by the way you trust yourself and you trust the universe too. If you're not somebody that believes in the universe or God or anything, you just need to trust yourself. You need to trust your body. You need to trust the signs that you put yourself as signs that there is. For example, if you're somebody who really likes, what can I say? I don't know, cats. If you have a specific color cat in your head and you see if you see this peculiar colored looking cat, it is going to be a sign that something is working for you. And if you see the sign in real life, this is just your message. So putting signs, doing breath work, meditating is going to help you tremendously with enhancing your spiritual gift, because you do have a spiritual gift and it is such a waste if you don't use it. I want to get charms. I want to do charm casting. So let's see. This is interesting. Like I said, you can have signs to see where your manifestation is at. Let's see. Let's get. Okay, we got this. You have the Pokeball charm, which fell right on top of the Six of Swords card, which basically means that you are on the path, you are on the journey. If you're not familiar with Pokemon, it is just an anime and it is a whole franchise which basically tells you to go the distance, like this card suggests itself. Go the distance and find all the peculiar Pokemon, all the peculiar creatures, and go on this journey because you never know where it can lead you to. It can lead you to great successes. The Dragon charm fell on top of this it was rune, but it fell upside down, so it makes me think that you don't really trust your gut right now. You don't really trust your inner power. Dragons symbolize your inner power, and it fell upside down, which is okay. This is something that needs to be worked out. And you have the person charm. This is a femme presenting person charm, but it also fell upside down, which makes me think that maybe your feminine energy is kind of a mess right now, but it is okay. Like I said, gender doesn't really matter, especially when I do readings. I don't really consider genders at all. But in any case, if you're somebody who feels like they are tied to gender roles and stuff, it means that your intuition is kind of blocked. It means that your receiving energy is kind of blocked, and this is just something that needs to be a little bit worked out more. You have the sword, which is like, as you can see, it is a huge charm. It is one of my favorites. Look how amazing this charm looks. It is amazing, and it fell next to the connection charm. This is a keyring, and as you know, keyrings hold our keys, hold special items, hold gifts and stuff, and everything that you can create as a charm. It just can be held right here. And you have the heart charm. This is a more of a mirrored kind of charm. And all these three, it makes me think that someone wants to reconnect with you and have an honest conversation. So do with what do that what you feel like, but I really feel like there is someone who is mirroring your energy, like these pages over here mirror each other. You also have the plate charm, so it makes me think that maybe you feel like you have a lot on your plate right now, but clearing out your plate and trying new things and take a moment to figure out exactly what you want on a plate is what will help you a lot with recognizing your psychic gifts and using them. You also have this cutie charm, which is a glass mouse. This is so cute. Oh my god. This was gifted to me by my lovely friends. So the mouse charm is also white. It makes me think that you have pure intentions, but you are very sneaky about your intentions. But all these psychic gifts will lead you to huge success. You have the Versace charms, and Versace is a huge brand with millions of dollars every day coming to their bank accounts. So I really believe that if you use your psychic gifts and go the distance and building this connection are really going to help you a lot with your journey in life, and will help you also succeed in real life too, not succeed in your mind and in your spiritual journey. You also have the charm of anger, but it is upside down. This is kind of frustration, angry charm, and also kind of sad, but this makes me think of frustration. So all these frustrating moments are going to be gone if you go the distance, if you choose to act on a specific gut feeling you have in your within yourself, and you feel like going the distance is going to help you achieve your dreams. So this fell upside down. So I truly believe that trusting your gut and choosing to act is going to help you tremendously with using your psychic gifts and empowering your spiritual gifts all together. So that is all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. This was very, very interesting to go through. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a comment down below if this reading resonated to you, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Let's move on to pile number 2. Forgot to film the rolling the dice part, but here we are. It is okay. Let's see how your psychic gifts can connect to the numbers. Number 2 is on top, which is very interesting. The number 2 in tarot corresponds to the tarot card of the High Priestess, and High Priestess is all about intuition and all about trusting your gut and trusting your inner wells of power. So I really believe that the message is very, very clear to you guys, and it just corresponds to everything I've been saying. So that is all again from me for pile number 1. I'm sorry I forgot to do the dice part, but here we are. Thank you again so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Let's move on to pile number 2. Hello, this is for everyone who picked pile number 2 with the 12 dice. I'm going to roll it in the end of the video to see how it can correspond to our reading using numerology. But here we are. Here is your card. We have Raido, which translates to journey. It basically means that you are on a journey. Your spiritual gifts has something to do with your journey through life. It connects exactly to your life path. It corresponds exactly to why your soul came to this earth and what it has to accomplish and what it can accomplish in this lifetime. So I truly believe that there is a very interesting message for you today here. This doesn't really give me much more to work with when it comes to a specific kind of spiritual gift that you can have. All I can say is that this is a journey for you to understand exactly what your spiritual gift is and how you can use it. But this means that you are on a journey, and I feel like the reason you're watching this video all together is because you really feel like you have spiritual gifts. You just don't know why you need to grow them, and why can you use them in your everyday life. You just feel like you can be just a person and live your life, which is perfectly fine, of course, if it's something that feels closer to you to be. But in any case, I feel like a spiritual journey is something that seems to you like a huge journey to go on to. But let's get cards already. I'm using the Rider Waite deck. Let's see. We have our card, and it is the High Priestess, of course, obviously, the High Priestess. You really think, it feels to you like you do have psychic gifts, you just don't know what they are. Oh my God, you have the the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups means that you have so many choices. Oh my God, which is my spiritual gift? What exactly is my spiritual gift? Oh my God, you feel overwhelmed just by the thought of you having spiritual gifts. You feel like you need to have someone tell you exactly what your spiritual gift is and exactly how to use them. Maybe this is why you're watching this video together, is because you feel like there is someone out there who can tell you exactly what your spiritual gift is. The thing is, though, doing readings and watching all these videos is entertaining. It's all fun and games and stuff, but your personal beliefs and using your own gut feeling and using your own intuition is what will help you and will lead you to figure out exactly what your spiritual gift is. Even if you do personal readings, there are times that they can be very confusing to you. It can lead you to weird stuff and all this. Maybe they can lead you to stuff that you don't really resonate to at all, and you really question everything. You really question all these stuff that you're going through. You really believe that this is a journey for you. It feels like there are many choices for you out there. There are many spiritual gifts, and there are at least I feel like you're somebody who is not afraid to explore their spiritual gift. It feels to me like you are very intuitive. It feels to me like you know exactly when you need to make a decision. It feels to you like you are so ready to do all this spiritual stuff. I feel like you are somebody who changed their belief system, but not because of trauma or something, but because you needed and not because you just needed something different, because you truly felt like there is more to it than just a simple religion, or there is more to it than just this spiritual group that you see on TikTok. And there are many there is much information out there about everything, and at times all of these spiritual messages that we receive, some of them are good to have and watch and see how it resonates to other people, but it doesn't specifically mean that they can resonate to you. You have it feels to me like you know exactly if something resonates to you or not, but you still question all these spiritual paths that you can be on, all these spiritual gifts that you can grow to have within yourself. Oh my God, you are and you are so emotional about it too, because the cups correspond to our emotions. Let's see, what more messages can I get for you? For people who will choose pile number 2, one flipped over here, it is the Two of Pentacles. Of course you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Star card. Of course you have the Star card. Oh my God, I feel like I didn't even need to do a reading for you guys, because I already got the messages just by the Rider card and the High Priestess. But in any case, oh my God, you are it feels to me like you already know exactly why you are on this spiritual journey, on this spiritual path. You know your intentions first and foremost. Why do you want to be on a spiritual path at all? Why do you want to search and do more research and figure out all this new information about spirituality? Because you have pure intentions, because you had some kind of drive to look for something better to believe in. I truly believe, like, you had a fork on the road a while ago, and you didn't know if it is if something was the right path for you, but you figured it out. You really got out of this indecisiveness. You really got out of this feeling of lack of path, because even though it felt to you like a fork on the road, maybe you had to choose between two paths, you actually figured out the fact that no matter which path you go through, it is what you do on this path, and not the path, the path just by itself. It feels to me like you chose both of the paths because you chose yourself first, because you chose to do something within yourself, do the work inwards first, and going along with the path, no matter what that path may look like. It feels to me like you went on a journey, or figuring out if you want to go on a journey at all has led you to this beautiful search and research for the truth and this spiritual new path. Oh my god, you have the star card, and of course you have the star card because the star card basically means that a star is born, new hope, new spiritual path. Something is healing within yourself, and you know it. You know exactly why you picked this pile. You know exactly why you're watching this video. You know exactly what you can get out of everyone you meet. Not that you don't want through connections and you're using people and stuff, but it just means that your intentions are pure with people. Your intentions are pure within yourself. Your intentions are pure to anything you do, because the star card is pure of intention. The star card is all about hope, is all about finding the light even in the darkest of nights, being your own light, finding balance within yourself, both emotionally and in the 3D real world. As you can see, this figure is kneeling down to this lake. One cup is being thrown back to the water. The water from the cup flows right on the water back, and this cup is filled with water, and it is falling down the earth. So it basically means that you are feeding something. You not only keeping your own cup full and your emotions full, but you also have this generous healing energy within yourself to feed other people as well. To me, you are a healer. This is what I can get from this particular reading. You are on a path of healing. You can heal not only yourself, but also other people. Your energy is very, very healing. It helps people a lot. You are a star to yourself and other people too. And using your intuition, using I don't know, using your emotions is what can help you a lot with your psychic gifts. We have the Seven of Cups. Cups correspond to our emotions. The High Priestess is a card that corresponds to our intuition. The one word that the High Priestess has is intuition, inner voice, inner vision. So, and with the star card, the one word about the star card is healing. So using your emotions and your inner vision, meditating about why you feel specific emotions is what will help you heal yourself and heal others as well. Your psychic gift has something to do with healing and using your intuition. I know that is very it sounds very generic, but believe me when I tell you, not many people know how to use their emotions, and not many people know how to use their intuition. Many people fight their emotions every day. Many people don't act on their emotions at all. for example, if you love somebody and you can't really confess your love to them, this is you hiding from your emotions. This is feeding the fear of not telling the person exactly how you feel about them. Even though the emotion of love is a very beautiful, it is the best one to have. But if you're afraid to tell this person, this only just feeds the fear. It doesn't feed and it feeds the emotion even more, and it feels overwhelming when you are around the person you really, really love and you want to confess to, if you want to confess at all. This is what I mean when I say you knowing exactly when to act on your emotions is what will help you heal yourself and lead you to a new spiritual journey. Spiritual journey goes with a high priestess very, very well. This journey is not a even it feels much very real to you too. I mean, there is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a real journey that you need to go through too, but also it can be a very spiritual journey. Raido is a card that means basically to ride the wave, to go the distance. I truly believe that for you. Oh my god, I really believe that the message for you is so clear. I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle because the tarot cards can be rather specific. I want a more general kind of message, so using the Wisdom of the Oracle is really, really helpful. That's too many cards. Let's get back to shuffling. We have the Orphan, very, very interesting, but you have also the exchanging gifts. So like I was saying, there is this orphan energy. The orphan energy is very hermit energy, and interestingly enough, I didn't see this before, but I shuffled the cards, they flipped, and I don't really use the bottom of the deck all the times, but for you, my eyes just went away from this clip and it went right to my desk where I have my decks. And as you can see in the bottom of the deck, I have the and as you can see in the bottom of the deck, there is the Hermit card, and it corresponds to the Orphan card very, very well. And it is very, very interesting to see that the Hermit card is basically means that you are on the path of your own enlightenment. You feel like you are closed off, you are it feels like you are on a journey all by yourself, and it feels very, very lonely. And yes, being on a spiritual path can feel rather, rather lonely. So I totally understand what you're going through. I know I felt that within myself too, especially when it began to get harder, going on the journey of figuring out what practices to use, and what you want to do and what you want to achieve with your spiritual path. But in any case, I feel like to you it felt very closed off. It felt very lonely. You felt very lonely. It felt like you are closed off from other people. You felt orphaned from the world. You felt like you don't belong. And yeah, this is what happens when you are ready to be on a spiritual path, when you're ready to explore the spiritual path. I know what you're going through. It is very, very difficult at first, but believe me when I tell you, feeling lonely, feeling orphaned is not that much it's not as hard as people may make it seem. It can be lonely, it can be dark, because you're going to face yourself, you're going to face many challenges, you're going to face people, and the people around you can become rather anxious about you, about why you're going on this journey at all. But believe me when I tell you, you don't owe anyone an explanation if you want to be on a specific journey. I mean, you're going on a specific journey for yourself, not for other people. So maybe you tried to how do I say this? Maybe you tried to work with other people spiritually and it didn't work out. You felt very lonely in this group of people, even though you had the same spiritual beliefs and stuff. But in any case, at times, believe me when I tell you, it is better to be alone and spend time with your thoughts and journal and meditate and have thoughts of your own and not for the collective, because figuring out yourself is only going to help you figuring out the rest of the world too. So this is a deep inner work. This is shadow work. So I know it can be hard, but your spiritual gift is only going to be enhanced after this dark night of the soul, after this orphaned moment. And you really are going to receive so many gifts. Oh my God, you have no idea how close you are. You are so close to receiving everything you have dreamed of. Exchanging gifts is one of my favorite cards. It is very pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors, and I mean, who doesn't love pink? And this is so beautiful. I love this illustration. The exchanging gifts can be anything. You receiving the message that you always wanting, you receiving the job that you always wanting, you receiving the love of your life that you always wanted. This is how do I say this? After this fog moment of many choices, you actually figured out that you can do everything all at once. This is a brilliant mindset to have. This is you thinking big about yourself, thinking in more than one way to go about something, and this will lead you to having and receiving and giving to people exactly the things that you want. And exchanging gifts is also about you being able to be generous with your energy, with your time, with your efforts, and of course you giving gifts to other people too. I really believe that you will find your tribe very soon, but this is not going to look like how you thought it was going to look like. You have a vague idea, but you have no idea how good it can turn out to be. So be prepared. I'm only preparing you for the best outcome. You just need to think a little bigger than you already do. So I want to do a charm casting, which I didn't really plan, but I did for pile number 1, and I felt called to do this for you too. So let's see. All right, we have our charms, and very interesting, you have the little cat charm, which you also have in this card over here. I mean, I love when this happens. I love when charms just happen to be symbols on cards as well. This is very interesting. This orphan moment was huge for you. It was a waking call. It was big for you. When I see this specific bell, to me bells correspond to cleansing your energy with sound. If you don't know what that is, you can always Google it, or you watch YouTube videos about what this exactly means. To me, it means that you are alert. You were alerted about something. There was a big moment in this orphaned kind of situation you went through. It was alarming. You felt something right here, and you actually did something about it. You didn't just sit there and did nothing, which is amazing. You felt like people around you are very shallow. This is a cork from a bottle opener, and it makes me think that people around you always blocked your emotions, blocked you from pouring loving energy to them, pouring your thoughts, pouring your emotions. I think that people around you were rather harsh with you. They always sat you down for some reason. I know that can be very hard. I know it happened to me a lot in my lifetime. And it makes me think that people think you have shallow feelings, or that basically people don't understand you. But this is, as you can see, this fell very close together on this orphan card. So I really believe that this was a waking call for you, a waking up call. It was a moment of alignment for you, that you need to change your life path. You have the leaf, which is upside down, and it fell on the star card, which makes me think that you are a little closed off. You're not very close to nature. You need to be more around nature. Maybe this is the journey Rider card too, going on a journey to be closer to nature too, even though there are not many signs of this, but here it is for you as well. We have the cell, which I mean, this is more of an erotic kind of message. It is not really a message of spirituality. To me, the reason I have this specific cell on my collection of charms is because there is some kind of erotic message for you too. Maybe you can use erotic ways to manifest things in your life. You can always Google those and find exactly what I mean when I say that. Maybe using the O method is something that you can help that will help you with your spiritual journey too. I know it has helped many people. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. Knowledge is power, and even if you don't use it, this is just a little message for the near future for you, that you are going to receive huge sensual energy in your life. And the last charm that you have, this is little charms we have today, is this very interesting looking closing part of a bracelet. I know it seems weird to have it in a charm collection, but to me this basically means that you need closure. And as you can see, it fell right here in the Orphan card and the Star card. So I truly believe that this waking moment has helped you a lot with having closure about which people are in your life and which they have to, and what people have to go. But in any case, I feel like having closure is what will help you tremendously with your spiritual journey. Like I said, your spiritual gifts look like they are healing and intuition and the power of understanding that just because things look like they are choices that you need to pick one from, this is your message that you can actually pick more than one choices and pick and do more than and be more than one spiritual path, this is something that you can manage. Of course, this is not cherry picking spiritualities from other cultures and stuff. This is just you trying to find your path. You just need to understand that you are a multidimensional being, and some things work for you, work for your personality, and work for your body, and other stuff will not work. So be very careful about where you choose to spend your energy to. Choose the people that you have around you very clearly. Have intentions as to why you choose to have a specific person in your life, and this journey will lead you to life giving you exactly what you want, because you actually poured this energy into the universe too. Let's get one final message using the numerology of the dice. Number 10, very interesting. The number 10 corresponds to the tarot card of the Wheel of Fortune, which is amazing. I mean, another major arcana card. You already have major arcana cards over here with the High Priestess and the Star card. The major arcana card of the Wheel of Fortune basically means that you are a lucky person. You know exactly where you are. This the reason you're watching this video is there for a reason. You're watching the video because you know exactly you know exactly the reason you're watching this video. I'm not here to tell you what your spiritual gift actually is. You already know. You just needed someone to give you a little bit of magic, a little bit of guidance to tell you that your intentions is more powerful than the way you're going to manifest something into your life. So this is all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if this resonated to you, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Let's move on to pile number 3. Hello, this is for everyone who chose pile number 3, and here is your message. I'm going to roll the dice in the end of the video to get a more general message using numerology, but here we are with the first card of my little draft rune deck. And as you can see, you have the card Iwas, which translate is a very interesting kind of rune. But the most but from my research, most of this energy has something to do with death. Death basically means that things are changing and they are ever changing. As you saw, it fell upside down, but in this particular case, this rune doesn't really change no matter what, even if it fell reversed or upright. So I'm just turning it upright and I'm going to explain to you exactly what it means. It means that you are on the verge of something, your spiritual gift is very close to the death element. I know it sounds weird, but it does basically means that the ever-changing elements of life, of nature, everything around you, you know that everything comes to an end, everything dies, everything just is ever-changing, and your spiritual gift is you embracing this death element of life, whatever death means to anyone. It can mean literal death, but it can also mean the ever-changing part of life. For example, just like in nature, I mean, winter is all about the quiet, all about nature sleeping, and not much growth goes around the winter. Of course, people have changed that, but in any case, it just means that winter time is the time to rest, and summertime is the time to work on the fields and harvest and all this beautiful stuff, because on spring everything is blooming, and by the end of autumn is the harvest time. So it basically means that you understand the circle of life. Basically, you understand that every death is a new door. You understand that every death is a new path in life, and it feels to me like you are very close to the gauge of death, if this is something that you are working with in your spiritual journey, if you're working with deities and stuff. If you don't, it is perfectly fine. It just means that you have a good understanding of life and how energy works. It dies to create something else and something more. I'm interested to see if you will get the death card too, using the tarot. Let's use the Rider-Waite deck first. You have the Five of Swords, very interesting. It fell in the reverse. It doesn't have a very much of a different kind of meaning. Oh my god, you did get the death card. Oh my god, look at this. It felt in between right here. Oh my god, you did get the death card. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. I mean, it happens a lot with tarot at times, but this is literally you feeling so connected with this element. It just gives your brain so much energy to work for. Oh my god. The Five of Swords is a very interesting card. The Five of Swords basically means that there is some kind of pause that you went through in your spiritual journey. You didn't really know who you could trust. You didn't really know who you can contact with. It feels to me like people have been closed off to you, or you have been very closed off to other people. You took all the responsibilities and it burdens you, especially it burdens your mind. And this is a very rebirth kind of moment for you. Your spiritual gift, like I said, it has something to do with death, the element of death. And I don't know, maybe death is what helps you have a peace of mind that everything is what will work out. I think I want to get Stoic Tarot. Give me just a second to get Stoic Tarot, because I'm the creator of Stoic Tarot. I didn't really pick other decks for the rest of the readings I did today, but for you I really feel like I should use Stoic Tarot. This is the Stoic Tarot deck. This is the one I created with Bobby the Slimy, and the message of Stoic Tarot is literally Memento Mori, which translates to it basically translates to you only live once, so you might as well live your life. You might as well do things before you die. I want to get one more card before I go to the Stoic Tarot. Of course, you got the King of Swords. Oh my God, huge swords energy. Of course, you are going through a very, your spiritual gift is a very, a mentally, in your mind kind of spiritual gift. I want to get Stoic Tarot right now. Oh my God, I'm only 5 minutes into your reading and oh my God, yes. Oh, more swords energy, of course, of course. Is the Memento Mori card. As you can see, there is the illustration that I did is the coin that says Memento Mori. Oh my God. Do I need to continue this reading at all? I really question my abilities as a tarot reader here, because it is just on the nose. It is just right here in front of you, not even under your nose. It is right on your nose. You just need to open your eyes and see it. Oh my God, what it is with you. You are somebody who how do I say this? Maybe some kind of heartbreak has led you to not wanting to be such a lamp in your life, if you know what I mean, such a doormat. And there is this huge energy of a male. I feel like there is a male deity that wants to connect with you. I know it sounds weird and it is not everyone's business. This is just a simple entertaining tarot reading for the collective. I know not many people are into this stuff, but if you are, this is just for the people who pick this pile and they do have spiritual beliefs around deities. I really believe that there is a male deity that wants to connect with you, and they have the element of death. It can be from various cultures that I have no knowledge of. The only knowledge I have is from my own culture, which is Hellenic, and the deity that corresponds to the death element is Hades, it is Hades, it is Pluto, very Plutonian energy, huge Plutonian energy. You also have the death card that corresponds to the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So maybe if you're a Scorpio, you really experience that even further. Or if you have Scorpio placements, I do have myself many Scorpio placements in my birth chart. So I truly understand what you're going through. I truly understand that there are stuff around your life that need an end. They need a closure before you move on with whatever it is that you want in your life. It can be very intense, of course. Spiritual path can be very intense, but I truly believe that the spark of everything was from some kind of heartbreak, some kind of plan not working out, and it really broke your heart. It was very emotional, even though it has more something to do with what you have in your brain and not much of an emotional kind of heartbreak. And it felt, like I said, very you had to pick other people's battles and fight them, even though you had no intention on doing so. But in any case, it just means that you are oh my God, oh my God, it feels very interesting. This I have no idea why this reading has turned out to be this way, but in any case, you have this King of Swords energy. If you're somebody who doesn't really believe in the deity stuff at all, which is perfectly fine, this is someone this is someone in your life, in your everyday life, maybe someone who is older, maybe your boss, or someone who really was hurtful to you. They really tried to battle you. They really tried to break your heart. They really tried to leave you with huge responsibilities that you had no intention on picking. You had no place to actually have these responsibilities from the first place. Maybe this is a parent figure that you are not very connected with, and it was very hurtful to you. So to me, I feel like there is someone in the past who hurt you, and it feels very heavy. It is something that you feel like you need to heal from. It is something that you don't even want to consider at all. and it doesn't seem to me like it is something that you need closure for. It is something that you need to mourn for in order to heal from it. I know it sounds weird, but for me, mourning is something that really, really tremendously helps me when something is not working for me anymore. In my culture, we drink coffee and we have a lukumi and we have an elitsa, and we just mourn the deaths of our favorite people that have passed. And At times I have done that to literally alive people because I don't have them in my life anymore. They choose a different path. They didn't choose me. They choose something different. It is totally fine, but I did mourn the loss, and it really, really helped me a lot. So whatever it is in your culture, whatever it is that helps you mourn the loss of whatever it is, this person, like I said, maybe this person is alive and they just hurt you. This is just the sign that you need to get them out of the pedestal and mourn the hurt, mourn the how to I'm not sure how to put this. I think I gave you a very clear example from my I think I gave you a very clear description of how I went through it. So maybe this is something that you can do to help you with the mourn of loss, or either past loved ones or real life people that are alive and well. But if there is someone in your life who hurts you, you really need to seek help, and you really need to get away from this person, and especially mentally, because this person really wants to see you drown. They really want to see you fail. They really want to see you hurt, and this is why they hurt you in the first place. They don't do it from a place of love. This person is very strict. They are very they think that they owe you, they own you, and that you can do whatever they ask you to do. But you have free will. You have to move away from this person. You have to do something else with your life. This is your life, and I really feel like this death element is basically means that you need to mourn the death of this person, no matter if they are alive or not, and give yourself time to mourn this, in order to find and clear out the energy for something new. And this will lead you to whatever it is that you want. It will lead you to abundance. The Ace of Coins is a very beautiful message. The Ace of Coins, basically, all the aces in tarot correspond to new beginnings and new paths, and especially the Ace of Coins basically means a new opportunity is landing on your lap, a new financial opportunity maybe, but you always need to remember that you have one life. You have to live your own life and not live the life of other people. You need to go with your own desires and your own mindset. This Page of Swords makes me think that you are you clear out the path, and there is no resistance anymore because you have mourned. There is nothing else to do about this hurtful energy that you went through with this particular person. I know if it is a dead person, it can be rather hard to it's not like you can connect with them anymore. They are long gone, but maybe you can do, there is something that you can do. It is called cord cutting. If you're interested in that, you can always Google that. But what I can tell from all this is that you are very tied to this person's energy. Like I said again, no matter if they are alive or dead, you're very tied to this connection, and it doesn't help you with your life because you have to move on with a clear mind, and this new path will lead you to new opportunities if you understand the fact that this person is no longer in your life. You need to have a conclusion within your mind that this person is no longer tied to you. And like I said, you have the Awas. It is also a protection rune. You can use this rune if you want to feel protected, if you want to feel the energy of protection for from death, for example. And you also have the death card. It is number 13. If number 13 is important to you, it goes down to a 4. So it really makes me think that you are ready for a new life. All these 3 cards correspond to rebirth, and this card as well. I truly have no more messages for the tarot, but I really want to get some more fun cards. I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle, because as you can see, this is a very heavy energy kind of reading. I wasn't even sure if we will get any kind of this. This is very different from the other 2 piles. I mean, every pile had something different today. You have the card Observer, obviously. It feels like you hold the camera to this person, or it feels like they hold the camera onto you all the time. Of course, you have the Observer. And you have the card By the Book, which is beautiful. And this is more of an outcome kind of card. The By the Book basically means that you find your tribe, you find the people, all the right people are going to show up for you if you connect with them, if you choose better people to have around yourself. And if you already have good people around you, ask them for support. If you're somebody who can't ask for support, this is your sign to actually ask them, because they really want to help you with your situation. You have your friends, you have chosen family members, maybe you have brothers, maybe you have sisters. Someone wants to help you out, and they will help you with I don't know, maybe this is a bad husband and you want a divorce, and the other family members will really help you out if you ask for help. Let's get charms, because I got charms for the other piles as well. So let's see. Yes, here we are. I got more charms because I felt called to. You have the number A, which is the first number of the alphabet, so new beginnings, obviously. Maybe your name or your loved one, maybe your name starts with an A, or this person is their name starts with A, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe they are an Aries. Even though we have no Aries energy over here. A can mean anything to anyone, but in most cultures, the letter A is the first letter of the alphabet. So to me and most people, it means new beginnings. You have the Pearl element over here. So maybe this person has thought, like I said, it makes me think that this person thinks that they can own you and have you and be and have them as their own, and this is so far from the truth. And even though most of times this pearl makes me think of good things, in this particular matter I only see that this person thinks that they own you, they hold you in their hands, and it's very harsh. You have the Pokeball, which we also got in pile number 1, very interesting, but it fell upside down. So like I said in pile number 1 as well, if you're not familiar with Pokemon, it's just an anime where our protagonist goes on a journey to catch every Pokemon out there, every little creature with different powers from different elements and stuff. And it fell upside down, which basically translates to this heartbreak that this person has caused you doesn't really help you moving on with your new journey that you really want to do, because you have the arrow element, and this basically means that you no longer want to hold responsibility to this person and you want to move on to a different outcome. And it fell right here between these 2 cards, so it really makes me think that you want to move away from this stupid energy of a person, whatever they are. We don't like them. I don't like this person, but anyway, you stand tall. You have the how is this tree called? Fig tree, I think, the one we decorate on Christmas. So this tree is a huge one. It stands tall. If you water it properly and take it care of, it has leaves all the year. So you stand tall. You stand tall to the occasion. You have the little hand, which is a right hand charm. So it makes me think that it is your choice where you give your money, where you put your energy. The right hand is the one we give out to people too, so it really is up to you. It is in your own hands what you are giving out to other people. Really figure out the fact that you can control a lot of stuff in your life too. You have the heart charm. I love this gold heart charm. Oh, you have two gold charms. So you do have many people around you that they love you, very, very dearly. And you also have the Erotideas charm, which basically means this is literally the Cupid, and it really just flew over here to tell you that there are people around you that love and support you. You also have the White Mouse, which I also got, I think, in pile number 1 too, and it makes me think that the people you have around you have pure intentions, and they are only here to help you and support you by sneaking around with information about your situation. You also have the leaf upside down, which we also got, I think, in all piles, which is interesting. This means basically this connection from nature. So this is just a little invitation to be more around nature, because it will really help you with the life and death and rebirth part. You also got this charm, which to me means that this is a chain of events that there is to happen. With this death element, there is a chain of events before you will lead yourself to this new opportunity. Let's read the last part of this video with the dice. I'm going to use numerology to read this last bit of information for our message today. Your spiritual gift is a heavy one. It can feel like a burden to you at times. You have the number 2, which is amazing, because the number 2 corresponds to the tarot card of the High Priestess in Tarot, and it basically means that you feel connected to your inner self, your inner vision, and you feel connected to other people too. It made me think of the 2 of Cups for some reason first, and with these 2 hearts too, it makes me think that there is a specific someone who really wants to contact you, and there is a soulmate around you maybe. But this death element doesn't really help you see them right now. But in any case, you have people around you that are here to support you and love you no matter what. And they will do everything to make you feel more peaceful with your situation, make you feel more peaceful with your spiritual gifts. If you're somebody, like I said again, that works with deities, this is your sign that there is a deity that has to do with who associates with the element of death, and they want to contact you. If you're not somebody who works with deities or any of that stuff, it just means there is someone who has hurt you in the past, and you really need to mourn this trauma, this hurt that you have been through, in order to move on with your beautiful psychic gifts, which will help you create this new opportunity for you to live your own life. So that is all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if this resonated to you. Let me know more ideas about what videos you want me to film with tarot readings and stuff. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!